Hello gang, I would like to take a couple minutes if I could and share with you what I believe is the perfect team to recondition, to clean, to restore your leather seats, no matter what condition they're in. I have used a beat up magic eraser. Why beat up? Because it makes it less aggressive, a little bit safer for the top coat on your leather seat. I've used that with a mild APC or even warm water in some cases. On the other end, I have used the German horsehair, boar's hair, whatever hair it is, brush, but I've then had to team that up with a more aggressive, more expensive, dedicated leather cleaner. So my goal was to level things up on both ends, bring them together for the perfect team. And what I've come up with so far is the scrub brush here, very effective, but less aggressive as a tool. And to bring that with a chemical that is very, very effective, not aggressive, and cost-friendly. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay gang, these seats are a couple shades darker from good old-fashioned dirt, body oil, grease, whatever. So in comes the Heaven for Leather, the scrubbing tool, and a detail brush is really all we need. Get a nice healthy layer on the area we're going to work, which is going to be split in half. I have a piece of tape giving us a 50-50 so we can see the difference here. And what I'll do first is I'll get a little product inside the brush on the surface in the seams, and that's where I'll work first. I'll clean the seams, I'll clean the stitching, and I'll let the product dwell there for quite a bit because it's a cleaner and also a conditioner. And that is where the clear or the top coat is going to be the thinnest, where the conditioner, it's one of the only areas where it can actually penetrate and get in towards the leather itself. So that's where I'll let it dwell. When I'm finished there, I'll just go ahead and grab the scrub brush and I'll get to work on the panel. Now, nice circular motions is all you need for the flat surfaces, especially when there's texture, when there's coarse texture. This seat has some pretty coarse texture, so some nice firm circular motions. Then when it comes to the seams, take your fingers, spread those apart as far as you can and get in there. The tool is contoured perfectly to get in those corners. As for the Heaven for Leather, I love the chemicals makeup. I love how it lathers up quickly. And because it is also a conditioner, it is really slow to dry out. So it gives you a lot of time to work on the panel before having to add and waste a lot of product. Add on top of that, when you're finished, the entire interior smells like brand new leather for a couple days. It makes for a great product. As you can see here, when it comes to the seams, if you have thick plush leather seats, just pull the panels or the seams apart and the tool easily reaches in there with the bristles, those tiny bristles, and cleans out the seams and the stitching in those seams. The best thing to do before you get started in all of this is get compressed air or a nice soft detail brush and get all the loose dirt out of there first. The cleaner's price is right, and when it comes to usage, very little product goes a long way. I very rarely have to add more product to a panel that I'm cleaning, which helps and keep the bottle full. I mean, it's 3/4 of the bottle is left over from I don't know how many interiors I've done so far with it. That's very impressive. That's including leather seats in cars, SUVs with a third row, and whatever leather panels are on door panels and the back lift gates for SUVs, and what may be on the armrest for the center console. So the cleaning's done. Not much effort really. Let me remove all the dirt and residue that's left on here. We'll get rid of the tape. Drastic change there, a huge difference. The dirt, grime, and body oils are completely gone, and the seat there, that half looks new. Now what I want to do is bring you in close, do just a very small section here, just this half of the panel. I'll do it with you in close so you can see the chemical, how it reacts, how the tool reacts, and how it conditions at the same time. Not entirely sure if it's visible, but there are tiny burn holes here and there from smoking throughout the interior. The plan is to have the conditioner penetrate there, one of the few areas it can penetrate besides the seams, and sort of preserve, keep that small area from deteriorating and getting worse and worse. And as you can see here, which is why I brought you in close, you can see the dividing line is disappearing. The whole panel is getting clean. It's not taking much at all. No effort, not much time. Okay, I went ahead, finished the whole interior, including the leather. It looks and feels soft, subtle, and brand new. Okay, gang, that's just my opinion on what I think is the best team to go after and clean and restore your leather seats. There are many other ways out there, and I would never beat up on any of them. If there is a method, a strategy that works for you, I'm behind it 100%. But the tool here, the way it's contoured, is perfect getting in the seams of your seat. This thing here is beat up, if you can't tell. There is not a hair missing off of this thing. After use, take compressed air or even a brush, clean off the surface, store it. It'll be ready for you the next time you need it. As for the chemical, this stuff is great. Everything about it, the way it lathers up, the way it cleans, the way it smells, the way the texture feels when you're done. I'll put a link down below for both of these, the chemical and the tool. If you have any questions or want to let us know what works the best for you, please, down in the comment box. Brian from Apex Detail. I will catch you in the next video.